Hello everyone, it's Bill Covey from Covey Clan Hunting, and I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about a buck that I shot with my Hoyt Charger Bow in 2020, the year of the pandemic. We call him the ghost buck. We saw him early before the season. He appeared and then got him on camera, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared. Finally, we were able to harvest him, and we put a story on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, Covey Clan Hunting, about this one, but really didn't tell the full story. So, wanted to take this opportunity to share that with you now, with all the footage, and just promote a great organization that I'm a part of, Bearded Outdoors, and field staff there, and we have great products. This hat, for one, very comfortable, awesome. I wear it every day, just about. You can get that at beardedoutdoorsusa.com. They sell great t-shirts, beard products, the best in the industry. Finally, there's beard products for those who hunt. If you use the code Covey15, you'll get a 15% discount at beardedoutdoorsusa.com. So I encourage you to go there, make a purchase today. Greatly appreciate it. Support a great organization, great cause. And I just hope that you're able to enjoy the outdoors. And this is a flashback to 2020 and the ghost buck. Catch you soon.
Putting in the time before archery season.
I'm on my way to go hunt the elusive white-tailed deer. Hopefully I'll see a big buck. And I'm going to go up in my stand that I've set up in the hardwoods. Haven't really visited that yet this year, except to set up the actual stand and put a new ratchet strap on it, which you may have seen in an earlier video that we've done. But it's a little bit colder. Hopefully see a lot of deer, and hopefully that one big buck. I know from hunting up last year, I got the biggest buck I ever got, that 10-point buck up there in that same area. A little bit different stand, but I also saw another 10-pointer and another 8-pointer up there last year that I don't believe that anyone shot in the area. So I think they're still up there, and I think there's more good things to come. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Well, good news and bad news. So I shot this great buck this morning at around 8:30, and this will be my first bow kill. And it looks like, I found the arrow after getting down. Waited about an hour and a half to get down the tree stand, about 10 o'clock, and went over to where I thought the deer wasn't there. And interestingly enough, about 10 minutes or so after I shot it, I saw it lift its head up, and it was laying down on the ground behind these trees and these thickets, and then it laid back down. So I thought, great, just gonna let it sit there and wait it out a little bit, and then give it an hour and a half, and then go over there and look at it. Well, when I went over there, it wasn't there, and the arrow, I'll show it to you here. It looks to be dark red. And as you can see here, went all the way through. It's a complete pass through. Not a lot of bubbles or anything like that. It's just dark red blood, which tells me it's a liver shot, which is a lethal shot. It's just gonna take longer for that deer to die. So we did track it, and we found some blood, a decent amount, and then right where I saw it lay down was the last time we found blood. And it looks like, we made the decision that we're gonna back out, come back to the shop. I'm warming up here by the nice fire on the old wood stove, and just relaxing. It is gut-wrenching, having to wait for it, but I'm pretty confident that this deer is dead, and we're just gonna give it a little while, give it an hour or two, and go back up there and try to find it. So stay tuned. It could be the first buck down, first deer down for Covey Clan Hunting in 2020. And we'll try to get the tracking job on film as well, so you can see that. Unfortunately, I did not get the deer on camera, the shot. Had the phone, everything hooked up, the camera to take the shot. But I was actually watching a video of the buck that I had just seen, a nice 10-pointer, and I wanted to make sure I got it on film. And then all of a sudden, and I was grunting to try to get that buck to come back to me, because it was about 80 yards away and it wouldn't come any closer. It was chasing a hot doe. And so now I'm looking at the video, making sure I got some good footage of the buck, and I hear grunting right next to me, and it's about 30 yards away. Wow, maybe not even that, maybe 20 yards away, over to my right, and I see this huge buck, and it was go time, and I didn't have time to set up the camera. It was on the move. It was, I think it heard me grunting, and it also was probably following that doe as well. Came right out in front of me about 20-25 yards away, and I shot it, and it just it moved at first, it was shocked, it was a good flap, and then it just kind of walked off slowly, which gave me some cause for concern. And I didn't see it right away. It disappeared, it stood there for a while, and about 30-40 yards away from me, and then it walked in, behind this group of trees, just on a weird angle where I couldn't see it from my stand. And then I didn't see it again for about 10 more minutes. And that's when I saw the head of the buck come up, because it had fallen. It had laid down. And then the head went right back down. So I thought it was just going to die there, but that was not the case. So anyway, there's more work to do. Good news is I took the day off of work today. So my job today is to recover this big buck. All right, we are on the buck trail right now, and going to try to track this big buck that I just shot. about 4 hours ago. So we've given it time. We think we hit it in the liver, and hopefully we'll be able to recover this. And just in case, I got my trusty Ol Hoyt bow. I'll lay him down.
Yep, blood's drying up a little bit.
No, this is the last spot where I found blood. So there's a little drop on that leaf right there. And then there was one drop right there on that leaf. And then there was a couple drops over here. That's the last place we saw blood. So as you can see, you can tell he was running that way. Not running, but probably moving that way because of the dirt or the leaves that are kicked up.
So we're going to go through this dry creek bed, the lower path between the top hill here and this little swale. Another direction we could go is up in there. But I'm having a feeling, you know, if he's hurt, he's going in more lower ground, and we'll just keep looking for signs here.
Not seeing anything yet. Way over there is the four-wheeler. About 250 yards away. We're in the swamp area. Haven't seen anything yet. About 500 yards away now from the four-wheeler. It's back that way. Way over there. We're gonna walk down here, try to look for it, and circle back. Fresh buck rub right there. Like a 4-inch tree, 4-inch around. Looking to see him lay just right around the corner. Boom. There he is. That's the goal. Another nice buck rub straight ahead right there. That tree. Oh wow, that's a nice one. You just walk to the end of the swamp area, taking a left and wrapping back around, seeing if we can find any signs, maybe some blood. Another buck rub right there. There's the other one.
Oh yeah.
Another one right there.
This is like, you could put a tree stand somewhere.
Look at that. There's the second one. There's the first one, all within 30 yards. 3 of them. So far. There's a huge scrape right there. It doesn't look that big on camera, but it's about 6 feet long, about 4 feet wide. Then up here, it's another scrape, slightly older. There's always licking branches above it. Heading back towards the four-wheeler now. It's really hard to find a trail right now because of the rain. So, four-wheeler, we came back all the way to the four-wheeler and by the stand where it was shot from. That orange marker right there, that's where it was laying, right on the other side of that log. Came out and we're thinking, we followed the trail all the way up to here. That's where my dad is. Alright, so we're back towards where the tree stand is. We came back to our original blood trail and we are following it in different directions. I found blood about 20 yards this way, right over there by those logs. And I've been following it here. I haven't seen blood in a while, but I'm following deer tracks. I'm just looking over this hill right here to see if he's laying there. My dad is over there. So he's looking over there for signs, but we just don't know.
So after a long day of tracking, Billy and I put in the time and the work there. I didn't want to give up, wanted to keep a positive attitude and stay on that deer. It was difficult with the conditions, with a little bit of rain and really no blood after he initially laid down. So we called the boys at Finger Lakes Deer Tracking. They're licensed trackers. They can go with the dog and try to find the deer. It was about an hour time limit, and 350 yards later, going uphill, and at the top of a giant hill full of pine trees rests the ghost buck.
It's a great warrior buck. Originally an 8-pointer. He broke off this brow tine here, another one of his antlers here, and but he's just a great old buck, and we took that opportunity and took him down. So it's a good story. As always, please subscribe and like our channel, Covey Clan Hunting.